We're live? Question
We
mark?
are live.
We are live.
We are live. Oh my god! And we are chives. How are you doing, everybody? Welcome to In the Tank New Year's Special.
Yeah, welcome, guys.
How you doing, my glorious, sexy, and beautiful co-host, the
I'm
Eggmeister?
great. How are you? My equally gorgeous, maned, sexy, wolfy co-host.
We were like really nostalgic doing this. We were like, oh
Yeah.
god, this feels old school because a lot has happened.
It has,
A
yeah,
lot
it
has
really
happened.
has.
So yeah, life good. How are you doing?
Yeah.
In general?
How are you all? Thanks for tuning in, guys.
I know we've got the chat currently up because we are actually live. For
Yeah,
a
we are.
change.
Legit,
actually
really.
legit, like live.
Yes,
Like,
we are.
live.
For the first time ever.
But it's very, very cool.
It is cool.
So, dude, a lot has happened since we last
has,
had an
yeah.
episode. We've had a glorious barn Christmas special.
We
How
have.
do you feel that went? That was
Great
unreal,
fun,
right?
wasn't it? Yeah, it was amazing. So we had obviously like the whole team sort of descend upon us for literally an entire weekend, basically, which was amazing. And we just went crazy and played a shitload of games, and it was a bit over the top, maybe, in terms of obviously we had an entire weekend of it basically, which was mad. And it was three games, and 2 games, so it was like a super major, pretty much, which was crazy. So it was good fun though. I loved it. How did you feel? Did you enjoy it?
Oh, it was great. We got to dress up. It was awesome.
We did.
Like, got some really lovely community feedback. You got me some berserkers that made me very horny for corny, which
Yeah.
we'll discuss in a second. But yes, no, Hungry Birds just said I need to like move the Dark Angel symbol down because it's not in shot. It's just like an OG.
The old ones are the best, aren't they? It still triggers me.
Oh, fans, no.
And you were like, oh, I put this really cool artwork on the wall behind me. And I was like, oh, yeah, what have you done? You're like, I've got half a Dark Angel symbol and I've got like the bottom of the Emperor's throne. I was like, sweet, that looks great. Yeah, it's really good. Thanks, Russ.
Oh, my God. So we better get onto some topics, Dad.
Yeah.
Just fanny around for an hour. So,
I'm just reading
welcome
the chat.
everyone to 2026. Try not to get distracted, ADHD B-boy. Welcome to 2026. What are our hobby goals for the year? What events are we going to? What the fuck are we doing? Now, this could include barn stuff, non-barn stuff, tournament stuff, non-tournament stuff. You go first, my fabulous co-host. What's been going on?
Well, we've been doing a new little undertaking recently. So Krabby has obviously finally finished the Death Guard. I say finally because I didn't really give him much of a deadline, to be honest. But he's brought them over and played a game with them the other day, which was amazing. And when he was
good
here,
except for his poxwalkers, but there we go.
yeah, I mean, you know, he can't live up to Ross's standards, obviously. And then so we actually spent like a day and a half painting all the Trench Crusade terrain, which was really cool. So we've done like all these trenches that March of War made for me, and we've done like loads of these little barricades and pillboxes and guns and all this sort of stuff. But we just blitzed it in like a day and a half. It was awesome. So that's the beginning of the year, and now we're kind of moving into the stage where we're going to be doing more little war bands for that, little bits and bobs for Kill Team and Warcry. Just trying to get some pre-recorded content made for the Battle Barn, because I just want to start doing it to add something as like a nice edited battle report, but I don't want to dive into like 3.5 hour long games of 40k because I feel like editing them would just be dog shit. So we're doing that. So I've got lots of that to paint. More terrain coming, little village ruins and stuff that I've got. That's going to be awesome.
I think that format will work great for Trench Crusade, by the way. Like a 40-minute to an hour long thing. Any 40k armies that you're working on?
Yeah, so I did do... My first model of the year was a yellow AdMech sniper, the butt plug sniper that you actually bought me many moons ago. So that was good fun. And then I've got to do some Necron stuff, because obviously we've got the new Necrons models that's come out. We've got the Necrosaur and Nightbringer. Krabby's going to be painting the Nightbringer up for us because he wants to do like a non-metallic metal thing because he's mental. And I'm obviously going to be doing Necrosaur because it's my colour scheme, isn't it? So that's probably next. And then just, you know, keep bloody painting more shit. Bit of AdMech here and there, kind of buff things up slowly. What are you working on?
Yeah, you've got a serious production.
I'm going to read chat while you talk. This is quite novel.
No, isn't it? It's something about the Emperor's Gold and all kinds of cool shit.
Yeah, I saw that.
You guys are the...
Oh, have we just lost Russ? Hang on a minute. Have we just lost Russ? No, Russ, come back to me. Hold on a minute. There was always going to be a problem. Oh, there you go. He's back. I fixed him.
I'm back. I'm back,
fucking
baby.
hell, Russ.
I'm
Jesus.
back, baby.
Don't do me like that.
What did you do?
I didn't touch anything. It just went off.
Okay,
Right, sorry.
cool.
Carry on.
The bit bugs, ladies and gentlemen. It's all fun.
Yeah.
So I've got some cool stuff on the horizon. So I have truly fucking fallen to chaos since we've last discussed stuff. Because I was on the teetering verges before with Death Guard and Word Bearers and stuff. I've decided to get all horny for corny, and I'm doing a World Eaters army. That's my Hounds of Abaddon with all of like the Sons of Horus and stuff on the pauldrons and shit, which is
very
cool. So I've got that to do. So my 3 Chaos armies I've got to finish and paint. But I also want to do the beef. I want to do some Beastmen and, of course, some Trench Crusade and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, you've got your warband to finish off, haven't you?
Yeah, my Iron Sultanate with the old beefy boy and that too.
Yeah.
And I've got some great... Papa's on. And I've got some great projects on the horizon as well with tournaments. So I'm planning to go to the Oxford Onslaught, the Battle Barn team event that we're all doing. We've then, of course, we'll talk about this in a minute, the Warhammer World Invasion.
Yep.
And then I've got the Oxford Super Major, and then I've got
Super
the
Major,
Super Major, and then I've got the Into the Maelstrom 10. So I've got a lot on this year, and I'm probably going to go to the LGT or something as well.
Yeah.
So. What about you? So the Warhammer World Invasion and the team event.
Yeah, we've got a load of Battle Barn related stuff coming up. Obviously, the team event you just mentioned, Didcot War Games. When is that? It's like April, isn't it? I think, or something.
Yeah.
So we're obviously doing that. But then on March the 21st, we're going to descending upon Warhammer World with all of the crew and all of the fans, and we're just going to basically fuck shit up and start a riot.
I predict a riot.
Yeah, exactly.
I presume I'm still on the. I still am on the stream now. So
you're back now. I think. Yeah.
That's going to be so cool to see everybody in person for the.
It's going to be great. So, for those of you watching, if you haven't heard of the Battle Barn, go and check it out. And if you have, then we'll hopefully see you there. So it should be awesome. I think all of you in chat are probably Barners anyway, right? I can see you all in chat. Hungry Bert, Mendez, Full Metal Brian, Apollo.
The classics.
Papa Nergs and Matthias. We've got everyone there.
Man.
Oh, and Benja as well. Yeah. Hey, guys. Ask us any questions, by the way. Just chime in with a question if you do want to ask us anything, and we'll try and answer it for you. That's the beauty of being live. So,
yes.
I heard Russ is taking a meta list to Warhammer World to show his dominance over the fan. He's bringing the Space Wolves, aren't you?
Oh, fucking hell. Well, we were discussing this. Well, where like I got like obviously recently bait and switched with Space Wolves. I cannot believe I have started my 2026 with playing fucking Space Wolves.
Do you know what? I actually think you quite enjoyed yourself.
Fuck off. No.
I saw you grinning away like with that little shit-eating grin, and poor old Males, he was just getting his absolute back doors pounded because it was like the worst matchup ever for him, bless him. So the story there was that we basically Russ said, "Can I come and play World Eaters at the barn against Males and not against Males, against me?" And then he didn't know that Males was coming, so I was like, "Oh, this would be great." So I was trying to pull a fast one on Russ, and then when Russ got here, I realised that Paul had taken his army, which is the World Eaters, to play it against Fred, and I was like, "Oh shit, we don't have any World Eaters in the barn, so you're gonna have to play something else." So we were looking through the armies. I was like, "Why don't you play Space Wolves? Oh my god, we could do Space Wolves!" And he was like, "No, I'm not playing them." And I was like, "You got to. We've got no other shit you'll be able to play." So we did that, and then Males turned up, and then we realised that it was actually just the worst matchup for Males. And then Russ, instead of being a little gentle, just proceeded to shove 18 Space Wolves up Males' arse. Bless him.
How do you play gentle with Space Wolf?
And he just fucking loved it, didn't you? You had the best time. You were like, "Oh my god, this is great."
Well, is that me, is it? Oh my god. Well, apparently on my data sheet, I love making long charges across no man's land. So on theory, that was very much my thing. It was fun. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, you go.
But then I have to worry about fucking making wolf models, and I just can't.
You can do it. They're quite Viking-y now. Oh god. A Lightly Tale says Bert. Bonjourno says John. Still 100% win rate with them, Russ, says Papa
There you go, see. There you go.
And then Full Metal Brian has a question for Russ. I know there's a bit of mad bants aimed at you during the bat reps. That's a Russ 7-inch charge, etc. Do you ever get offended by any of it?
No, not really. Like, it depends, obviously, what mood we're kind of in, because like we were going to talk about this later. But like, presenting is such a different skill set to like playing a regular game of 40k. And I know these are my best mates, so it's fine. It's totally cool. Like, sometimes I get a little bit tilted when I'm in like stress ed mode and Ed's calling random stats out to me that I know are either right or wrong, and he's just being a dick, just being like, "Is that the correct thing? Is that what's going on?" I'm just like, "Shut the fuck up and let me present." But apart from that, I tend to be okay. There's been a couple of moments though on stream where I have rolled really bad rolls and kind of wanted to kill myself, but and screamed.
It's been great. No, it's been a lot of fun. I mean, we all give as good as we get, to be honest with you, with the banter. I think you just catch a few more strays than Lee. You just catch a few more strays than everybody else. I think it's because you're a bigger target.
Yeah, and I'm quite outrageous as a personality, so there we go.
You are an easy one to fish in, you know.
Well, that's why you got my symbol on
very
on
easy.
The Discord. That reminds me, by the way, go and obviously check out the Discord for both Discords online, and obviously both the In the Tank channel and the Battle Barn channel, because we're going to be collabing this.
Yeah, we'll collab this one,
and have fun.
Yeah.
So next topic then, because this one's a really cool one: painting update. Yeah. What are our newest painting projects? Have we learned any cool technique or styles?
I've had one. I've been learning sponge painting, and I've also done enamel washes for the first time ever, like not dirty down rust. What's it called? The streaking grime. So I've learned quite some fun new ones, and I've also done a little bit of airbrushing as well, not like because I do airbrush base layers normally, but I've been doing things like airbrushing shadows on the AdMech, because you have to use pink on white, and then you airbrush yellow over the top, and the pink becomes like an orangey shadow using color theory. So that's been really cool. I've learned quite a lot recently with new techniques, and they're quite interesting. What about you?
Well, I knew it was serious when you actually asked me for my advice in the old streaking grime front as well. I was like, oh, fucking hell, that's good, fair enough. So on that sort of very quickly, what did you think of the Blancho paints?
They're great, yeah. I really like them. I've been using them to do the Trench Crusade, and I've been using them to do a few other little bits and pieces as well. And yeah, skill in a jar, Papa Nurgle says. The streaking grime really is. That's how Ross does it, apparently.
That's how oh yeah, I won a fucking painting competition since I was
you did. Yeah, shit.
Yeah, man, that's cool. I'm using a streaking grimy style formulation. Yeah. So all praise to the Sponge Apollo. Yes, absolutely.
Luke has a question. He says, "What's your most outlandish prediction for Games Workshop for 2026?"
Oh, I don't think it's necessarily outlandish, but I think getting rid of a shit ton of kits. I think we're going to have a cleanse, like a proper deep cleanse, a colon cleanse of just stuff that shouldn't exist in the modern era, like Catachans, bikes, like old bikes, like CSM bikes, like just random shit that like has been hanging around and needs to get, like demons getting axed. Apollo says, I can see that too.
Poor males.
I can see that too. Or at least as like their own separate faction now that we have the four gods represented.
Males will be like, I'm an AOS player now.
Bye. Do you know what I mean? But you know, just them getting like folded into all of like the things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The four factions.
Do
you see any outlandish shit happening?
Maybe some gay representation amongst Space Marines, sorry, in general. Because obviously we've had female custodians now. So, you know, where do we draw the line? I think we just keep progressing forwards.
See, don't get down that rabbit hole. We don't want to... I've been told off for being political in the past. Yeah, tired the trouble. Yeah.
I'm only joking. Probably... I agree with you that we're probably going to see a load of shit get axed. I do think that's probably going to be the case, because obviously, you know, there is a lot of old kits out there, and they are slowly going through and getting rid of a load of stuff. I think that they're going to have a lot of new fast attack stuff. I really hope we get something like actual proper Primaris scale Ravenwing bikes and Talon Masters and stuff, because that'd be sick. Because that's kind of the thing that's missing for Dark Angels, your second favourite loyalist faction.
Little shit.
But yeah, my outlandish prediction is that Russ is probably going to have a new army in 2027, aren't you?
What is that army?
Space Wolves.
Fuck off.
Do you know, for a man that got wolf jailed at a tournament and then would not stop whinging about how shit it was, you've now played the other side of it and you're like, actually, this is great.
It's do you know what it is? It's 40 cal easy mode.
Yeah.
It's just also, like, walk shit forward,
If my camera dies, I have a second one as a spare because it looks like it's flashing at me, so it might just die. But I'm going to swap straight to a new. I don't even notice the transition.
So lame. Back on the painting thing, by the way, because we've done a divergent topic there. So in terms of like painting projects and stuff, I mean, I try to perfect the art with the old streak and grind stuff. Yeah. But I'm being quite clean with my world eaters. I'm being like quite old school. Like I'm not gonna go do anything crazy. It's gonna be a nice standard paint job. Although I am gonna do some dusty shit. So I'm gonna have to ask your advice for dusty shit when I get there. Like
I'm all about the rust and dust, shit. Baby. You look at my
GC
Colts.
I want to do that kind of weathering on my world eaters.
It's great.
And CSM, like they're in the desert on a pilgrimage. Like a sort of dark pilgrimage, if that makes sense. A dark pilgrimage. Why? What are you getting all like weird about that? So I need to like dust them up and do stuff like that. But
nice.
But yeah, oh my god, very cool, very cool. So we're almost. How long has the Battle Barn been live, Ed? By the way,
it's just over 9 months now, I think. So it'll be coming up to 10 months in like a couple of weeks.
So topic number 3, guys, and of course we can jump into other little topics and stuff like that. But the Battle Barn, 9 months on, Ed. How do you feel about that? Like
mental. It's mental.
How do you feel about the community?
They're amazing.
Have you learned a lot about presenting? Like how have you felt?
We've knocked all the rust off now. It only took 77 streams, but we've got we got to the point now where it's relatively smooth, unless you're chewing on the wiring. Like, we have the odd little gremlin, but it's been amazing. It's been so much fun. We have like the most amazing community. They're all so positive and friendly and horrible to us, but that we want that. That's encouraged because, you don't, if you're not being horrible to each other, then you don't love each other, right? So that's how our relationship works anyway.
Oh my God, if anyone knew. Anyone can see the out of hours like conversations that we have.
But yeah, it's been really good fun. Like it's been an honor to have so many people on. It's been lovely to get some like fans of the show on, and we've got more planned for 2026. Obviously we've got some fun collabs coming up this year. We've got Paul is Bad stuff is going to be coming later this year, hopefully sort of just before 11th edition launches. We've got Ollie from Broadsword Wargaming who's going to be coming sort of probably March time, and we might even get old chapter master Ballsack on at some point. I need to have a chat with him. So it's mental to have gone from this like tiny ass little channel to a slightly bigger tiny ass little channel. Where we hit 2K.
Subs was a milestone and a half, though, wasn't it?
I think for purely having done live only, I think we're doing really well. I think that's why we need to start adding pre-recorded into the mix, is to sort of get us out there in front of people a bit more, because I don't think live is quite as well pushed as pre-recorded stuff. So yeah, we'll just keep cracking on. We've had like 25,000 hours of watch time, which is nearly 3 years.
Oh, that's
175k views. It's fucking mental.
Well, the thing is as well, you've got to think about this, right? Where it's like, okay, yeah, in terms of like the bigger algorithmic monster that is YouTube, that's a tiny amount of people. But like, if you put 2,000 subscribers in a room, that's fucking 2,000 people.
It's
that's
mental.
Wild.
Yeah, it's mental.
That's absolutely wild, right? And it's like, it's all like relative to your perception of reality, and it's like, and I can see it, being a really nice year for the barn. Fingers crossed, right?
Yeah.
And like,
hopefully, we'll just keep going from strength to strength. To be honest with you,
yeah, exactly. And I'm quite sort of smitten with the community as well. Like, it's been unreal to see. Yeah. Like, I can't even believe people even meme me and shit. Like, it's just like surreal. It's just
You're
like,
the most memed by far, easily. There's so many.
Because I'm the easiest target and most like in terms of my personality.
The beige food channel does not help you, and I think we have a prospective date for Paul Full Metal Brian. He is coming though. Hopefully, he's going to bring his million centurion list. I think so. Like grim. 36 centurions or something daft. But might even make profit next year. Fuck off, Babino. It's going to take a while for that to.
There you go.
It's fine.
What have you learned about presenting though on your Battle Barn journey? Because like for anyone who hasn't ever done that kind of thing before, it's a completely different skill set to be able to do that and play at the same time. because I've got some thoughts on that. Like, what do you think about
I think
that when you do it?
it's a lot to go from having, because obviously I've been on stream before with like Liam and stuff, and it's a lot going from like just being on stream and playing a game to being on stream playing a game, also having to be the one engaging with chat and also doing the cameras. It's quite a lot mentally for me to do, like, so, and also not lose every single fucking game. So I can only kind of do one and a half of those things at once. So I'm kind of like juggling around as much as humanly possible. No, it's just, I mean, my win rate was probably about the same as it was, to be honest with you. But like, it's been great. Like, I think, it's nice to just be able to talk to everyone when we're live, because it's almost like having your mates with you watching and kind of egging you on, and people are watching you live in Discord and chatting, and it's just great, But I've learned a lot. It's just trying to make sure you're not going in the tank, as we name this podcast after, too much, because it's very easy when you're playing a complicated game like 40k to just sort of go into your head and just be like, for 20 minutes. Yeah, you can't do that when you're live.
No. I think that's what I think that's kind of something that I really want to stress, right? Is like, primarily it's entertainment first, game second, in a weird kind of way, right? And like, trying to keep the energy up, right, whilst you're doing it. And I have so much more sympathy for people that do it and get rules wrong and shit, right? Yeah. Because for you at home, you're like, of course this rule is obvious. Do you know what I mean? Like, and you're like, I'm getting rules wrong and stuff. Yeah. But like, when you're trying to multitask stuff constantly, right? And that's why I have my, jokes aside, my cheat sheets and stuff like that, right? Yeah. It's like, it's really fucking difficult to try and like keep those two things spinning simultaneously, right? And granted, I'm not doing necessarily any camera work, although we are moving the camera around the battlefield and stuff like that, right?
It's all extra stuff to think about, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a weird skill set, and like getting everything balanced correctly and stuff like that, and it depends who my opponent is, how they can handle my volume, because Mayo's last game was like, fuck, like, you're so loud. And
I'm used to it, so it doesn't bother me at all.
Like, well, yes, like, and I knew I'm bad, because like Michael Core has often commented, friend of the channel, like when I go to his events, like, Russ, we can hear you like 2 fucking rooms.
Yeah, you legitimately can. If you're like in the toilet, I can hear you going, whoa, what the fuck, like across the fucking room. It's amazing.
Hey, I love it. Oh, thank you, Stu.
And Stu sums it up by saying, always an entertaining stream when Russ is on. Great energy for the game. It's true. You need people like that. You don't want to all just be like, quiet and stuff. We have varied personalities on the streams, which is nice. So
you have this weird like personality, cult of personality of people that are all uniquely different.
Yeah.
Like, they're all uniquely different, which is quite cool.
It is. It is good fun. Russ games absolutely have a lower volume setting compared to the other ones. Yeah, you have to turn the game down a little bit.
Like, just sneak it down.
SFH says, that's how I knew you guys were live. I heard Russ from the Midlands.
It's like,
what's that noise?
It's like, oh, like on the fucking like thing. That's why Space Wolves made me a great faction for me. I just need to just howl, and then people.
Yeah, you would.
There we go.
That howl I did on the last intro was so good.
So fucking funny. That was like a highlight of like my hobby life in a way. I've always loved doing the intros with you, by the way. Like that's something that is worth very quickly discussing. And as much as like, obviously a lot of rival channels and stuff, if they do have an intro, it's very like formal and very straight or whatever. But I do love that we have like this ongoing, and Males is a good personality.
He's
for this
amazing
as well,
with it, yeah.
where we can make really fun, quite crazy, kind of cringe, kind of cringy millennial like intros.
I mean, we did a fucking rap, for God's sakes, Mel. It was just like the whitest thing I've ever done.
It's like, you'll be burnt to nothing but atoms at the end. I was like, oh, that's actually really good. Like, don't get me wrong, it was white as fuck. It was the whitest fucking rap ever.
It really was.
I loved it. I thought it was good. And of course, Meta Chasers Volume 1 and 2 as well.
We need to do a Volume 3 for Meta Chasers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You can mention Meta Chasers.
Meta Chasers.
But yeah, I mean, what a cool project to work on. And all jokes aside, like from me watching in the background, like I'm so proud of what you've done, because it's
been awesome.
Just being very sentimental for a second, like it's been incredible, really. And you should be so proud of yourself, Ed, because you've done.
I'm proud of every one of us, to be honest with you, because I think we've all just come together and banded in, and everyone's doing everything they can. I think the most insane thing is like just how much everyone in like the sort of close team has painted in the last 9 months, because everyone was like painting before, obviously, because we all do our hobby, but I think it just sent everyone into fucking overdrive, and it was just insane, like the amount of painting that a few of us in particular have done. It's just been off the charts, like Paul and Males and yourself and me, like, and obviously Krabby with the Death Guard and stuff. It's just mad. Meta Chaser's single drop when, but no, I couldn't do it without my team and without all my guests. It wouldn't be much fun watching me play with myself in a barn. I mean, that's the only barns concept. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, to be honest, on the painting front, I've just got a lot to thank Ross for, quite frankly.
Oh, Ross has been an amazing, incredible
Ross has done
painter.
So many great painting behind the scenes.
Your
yellow Admech, by the way, are ridiculously
They're coming. They are
so
coming.
good.
Thank you.
So good. I'll be honest, there was 2 projects recently that made me go, holy shit, Ed, you're not fucking around anymore. One was the yellow Admech.
Yeah. Admech, yeah.
I just went a bit weird there. Just my brain broke. And of course, the Trench Crusade, to the point where I was like, can I have your recipe, please?
Yeah. Like, can I have that skin recipe? And I'm like, yeah.
The tit recipe. I want the titty recipe.
I know you did, Bert. Don't worry. I am doing the Admech. They are progressing at least one model in X amount of time. They are coming.
I do feel you wanting to crack on and do it.
I do. It's hard
to. Just weighed down by responsibilities.
It's really hard to know how to like use my time correctly, because obviously I want to paint, but equally, if all I'm doing is painting, which is mostly what I did for pretty much the first 9 months, is just spend every spare amount of time and like burning the midnight oil just painting shit to try and get, because obviously did a full CSM army and then like added a load of shit to the Necrons, the GSC, and did a little bit of Admech and bit of Deathwatch and various other things. But I think we're at that stage now where I'm adding little bits and bobs so we can do this skirmish content and get that going, and then obviously I'll have to spend a bit of time editing that. So it's just finding my rhythm with the editing, and once I've done that, I'll hopefully have a bit of time to paint on top of it. But
family responsibilities, Bert. What are you chatting?
What's that? Family children? What's that?
Fat. Get out of my way. No, I love my family, but just like
it was so funny the other day. So I was painting with Krabby, and my son Ted came into the room, and he was like, "Oh, can I paint?" And I just looked around, and he was sat on Krabby's lap, and Krabby just gave him like a crater to paint, and he was just fucking loving it. He was just painting this crater for the Trench Crusade. He did a great job. It's so funny.
That's sweet.
Just got to train them up young.
Yeah, hook them.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is it though. Like, all jokes aside, like when kids do get a bit older, you can rope them into game and rope them into D&D campaigns, fucking board games and stuff.
He said both my Admech models look amazing. There's 3 of them, you fucker.
It's true. So now we've got an interesting year on the horizon, not just for the channel, so that's channels and stuff, but we've got 11th edition like looming like a predator on the horizon, ready to like scoop us up and eat us, right? So with that round the corner, are we ready to let 10th go? Right, and will 11th edition go? I don't know why I'm turning to my.
Are we ready to let Ted go?
Ted go. Will it bring in some new blood and some new like focus? Right, like I mean,
you lead this one.
Yeah, I will. That's fine. I fucking will. Fuck you. So I to be honest, I'm completely split on this. Right.
Yeah.
On one hand, it's lovely to bring in new
Again.
additions. Yeah. China. On one hand, fucking hell, if you knew my political leanings, like that'd be ironic. China. But like, I don't know, like I really enjoyed 10th to the point where I'd say hand on heart.
I think my camera's just gone. You can still hear me though. Just bear with me. I'll fix the other one. Don't worry, I've got a secondary.
I
told you.
I'm just trying to distract us. Oh God, this is such a fucking amateur production. I can't believe your fucking camera is gone. Okay, so on the subject of 11th edition, I've actually really it's a bit of theory. He's just smiling like a fucking weirdo. I've actually really enjoyed 10th to the point where I don't think I'm ready to let it go completely yet. And I feel like if we are going to get 11th, I don't want a complete.
Can you see me again?
Yeah!
I told you I had a secondary.
There you go.
All right. Carry on.
Smooth.
That was fucking smooth.
That was smooth.
Jesus. Okay, hang on.
there we
I'm
go,
just
see,
going
there
to
you
chop
go,
that
there you go,
radiator out.
very
You
fun.
carry on. You carry on.
Look at you moving yourself on
Just
the
doing it
fucking
live.
thing. We are live.
You mind me?
Fucking hell. It's like anything live associated with Eddie has to have some degree of like
Technical
workaround.
difficulties, never.
Fucking hell.
This one's going to run
Anyway.
out in a minute. Carry on.
Oh no, is it really?
No, it's fine. Go. Talk.
Okay, fine.
Fuck.
Talk quickly. Just on the finishing sentences on that, right? Like, this human suit is glitched. I don't want to let go of 10th completely because I've loved a lot of it. What I think I want is like a 10.5.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. How do you feel about 10th as a rule system?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's been amazing. I liked a lot about 9th, but I also think there was a lot of things that were a bit wanky about 9th edition. So in many ways, this has been a good progression since 9th. I think that they were, as always, at the end of an edition, the rule set's really tight and everyone's kind of used to it. And I'm sure there's going to be new things that are going to throw a bit of a spanner in the works when it comes to that. You know, there'll be some little weird change and everyone will be like, oh, I can't get used to that. But I do think the whole 10.5 or 10.75 or whatever it ends up being is a good way to do it. I doubt there'll be indexing. I think, from what I've heard rumoured, they're just going to be running the codexes through. And then when you get a new codex,
Codex Cascade, one would say.
yeah. So like the codexes we have now will just keep working in 11th edition, which means that realistically that much can't super change. So we'll probably have some changes to like core rules here and there, I reckon. And maybe some new definitions added. I hope that things like Blood Surge becomes a keyword.
Yeah, Blood Surge.
Because all of that sort of shit just needs unifying because it's super fucking annoying at the minute that they're not. Like, for example, with the bloody Necrons one I always whinge about. Not that it matters now, but you know. So I agree. I think a 10.5 would be good, to be honest.
And how do we feel about new blood coming in for like 11th, right? Because
that's always a good thing, right? In my opinion, I don't know about yours, but like new blood.
Dude, I'm a hippie inclusive boy, right? I'm like, yeah, man, just get
we need some new seals to club.
Yeah. Come to your tournaments. Come,
Yeah, yes.
Come
Come along.
Come, Ultramarines players.
Yeah.
Yes, come, let's club you.
Oh, you see that giant banner? Stomp.
Yeah, exactly. Theatrix, more like shit tricks. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know, actually quite good at the moment. But like, yeah, and I think, you know, obviously on a completely selfish front, it'll be good for the channel as well, right? Like,
yes.
Like, it'll be great for the battle.
It will be good for the channel because obviously, you know, a new edition always gives these sort of channels a lift. I've noticed it with like Liam's in the past and Titans and all that sort of stuff. And it's obviously the same when you get new codexes. We're not a big enough channel yet to have like any affiliation with GW, which is a shame, but maybe we'll get there one day.
Let's see.
So, but it'd be cool just to get all the new shit, you know, and have some new toys to play with, new rules. I hope they'll change things like, what's the thing with charges when you get such a long charge with the wrapping? It's a little bit annoying sometimes.
Yeah, you kind of, the thing with charges for me, and like, and this is where like the behind the scenes barn thing, where occasionally we reflect on our game, right? Because we want to be constantly improving.
Yeah.
And you made a very, very insightful thing to me, and in this little situation that, you know, you kind of have to park your ego and go, actually, I need to work on this. And one of the things that you suggested was like really dialing in how pile-in and consolidation works.
Yeah.
And in terms of like, because you want to be the best you want to possibly be on stream, right? And
yeah, you do.
Such a picky addition for that. And I feel it's really feel bad when you get punished for a really big charge.
Yeah, it is.
And I feel like that's so counterintuitive.
It's happened to me on stream as well. Like Sam was like, oh, you know, he warned me about charging because he could heroic and fight first or something, and this is exactly what happened. And I was like, oh fuck! And it's like it shouldn't. It's just a bit annoying when that happens. But yes, that is one of the things that I'm not like particularly enamored with this edition. I preferred the way you used to be able to do it in 9th edition. Sure, they didn't like it because you could do all the sort of surfing around bases and stuff, which I think was good to kind of clamped down on. But I also thought that was a little bit of a skill expression thing in many respects. Like you can kind of do some blocking and stuff if you get a big charge now, but it's just not
and
quite
also
as
you roll the charge. You roll the charge, right? So if you spoon your charge, you don't have as much options compared to if you roll a hot charge, and you should kind of have options battle-wise, in my opinion. And I think it's a lot more user-friendly to do that kind of tricksy, like, I'm gonna move things in a certain way.
Benja does bring up a good point in chat. He says, I absolutely hated the first 1.5/2 years of this edition. The first year or 6 months at least was a bit shaky because I think you always have some problems that are going to just turn up at the beginning of a new edition.
Devies!
The Dev Wound Wraith Knight bullshit was pretty egregious. And obviously now they've fixed that a long time ago. And I'm sure there'll be something because competitive players always break the game. It's the norm. You can only do so much playtesting if you've only got 2 playtesters to Games Workshop. So obviously, they're going to miss the odd thing like that. Hopefully they've got better because I feel like their team over this last couple of years has improved and has grown. And I think that now hopefully they should be missing less of that sort of broken interaction.
I think this edition was the first time in my memory that GW really took ownership of rebalance, right? Properly, where they were like, right, every quarter or every half, we're going to do some updated points and rules and stuff like that. So if they continue that headspace, hopefully they'll iron out any of the issues associated with whatever 11th is going to be. Also, I would just want to end on a very Trumpy thing and make Desolation Marines great again.
No, don't,
make
because
them
they were
great
fucking
again.
awful.
I want them. I want lots of indirect death. Give me indirect death, please.
Yeah, they were shit.
No, they weren't. They were
we
great.
played in your very first
Shut
game
the
with
fuck
me.
up.
You played them, and they were miserable to play against because their Overwatch was stupid.
Nah, it was totally fair. Totally
fair. And there haven't been too many ridiculous, as Full Metal Brian says in chat, there haven't been too many ridiculous break-in incidents. There have been a couple of very strong detachments, but most of the time they've been kind of pulled down at some point, like the Dakar Orcs and stuff,
Stu, that's an interesting
Bring
one.
back being able to destroy terrain in 11. I mean, that'd be fucking cool. Which edition did you used to be able to do that in?
I don't know. You can do it in Sigma though, right? You can famously do it in Sigma, like monsters.
Things like that, quite cool. With the terrain front, we've talked about this before, and we've said about fixing fly by just taxing 2 inches to move or 4 inches to move, depending on the height of the terrain. That stuff's great. That'd be good to do. I think that's such an easy fix. And then the other thing is, if they are going to go forwards with terrain, I think they need to. I know that ruins are easy and they're great from a competitive standpoint, but it's just a bit boring to only see ruins. I kind of miss the vents and trees thing that we used to have in 9th edition, where they were just if you're stood wholly in this, you get cover, but also if your minus one to hit behind it rather than fully obscured, and that kind of let you just do a little bit more interesting stuff with the terrain, and I just miss that a little bit, but. Maybe we'll just be in the terrain, in Ruined City again for the next.
Your fly thing was genius, by the way. That would fix that so well, and not.
It's a cool idea, that one.
Hose fly and stuff like that, but yeah, I don't know. It'd be really interesting to see what they do. I'm kind of quite excited actually about the prospect.
Benja also raises a good point about the early codexes being a bit flat. I mean, we had Marines, which has basically just been Gladius all edition, which is a shame. Most of the time, it's been the best way of running them. There have been outliers, but it's been a bit annoying that they peaked with that one so fast that it was kind of just this is what we're going to run for the rest of the edition. And with Necrons, it was the other way. They were really safe and really samey with all of their detachments, so they never kind of. It's a bit like Tyranids as well. For a while, they were just kind of not that exciting or not that there wasn't much of a sort of combo-y or powerful potential in some of these detachments, I found.
How do we all feel about war gear is an interesting question as well, right?
Or whether you should pay points for it.
Yeah. And how do we all feel that works? I'm completely split in my brain about it, right? Where on one hand, I think that it gives some factions that don't have massive amounts of data sheet point options to make the crunch of 2,000 points work. For example, getting into World Eaters recently, it's sometimes quite hard to like get your perfect 2,000 points in when you feel sometimes you're like 20 away. And I know enhancements exist, right? But sometimes even then there can be some weird points discrepancies where and that thing is quite interesting. But then and also obviously there are like suboptimal points in units. Like,
yes.
Havocs are a great example, right? Why would you ever take like
them over Noise Marines?
No, well, yeah, true.
You'd never
why would you ever take something over a laser cannon or something like auto cannon over a laser
cannon?
But
this is what they've done quite well with some units, like for example with Genestealer Colts, because obviously we've got like all these different flavors of like the acolytes. They've given us pistol acolytes and flamer pistol acolytes, and those are now 2 separate data sheets. With 2 separate costs, I think. Yeah, they're 5 points more for the flamer ones, for example. And that's a good way of balancing them. And I think they did that with Drakari Scourges and stuff, where they've given you like a naked option with, 1 cost and then the full guns blazing option. And they should do more of that, in my opinion, because I don't see War Gear costs like 5 points for a plasma pistol coming back anytime soon, because I think it makes things too wanky from like a beginner perspective, and they want this game to be faster. You got to remember they are always trying to shrink the duration of this game, because they're trying to get people to be able to play it in like a couple of hours, which is impossible, obviously. But
it's also what's in the box, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so like
they have box locked pretty much everything.
Yeah, box.
As well.
Yeah.
And I can see that being
Brain made a great saying. Paul make a good point on War Gear. Make it an actual choice, like actual balanced choices that are just different, like not necessarily optimal, suboptimal, whatever, but just like different solid choices that you can go for. But like
Stu says that War Gear became free and everyone was suddenly looking for their hunter killer missile. Exactly that.
I feel bad for the guard players with like putting sponsons on everything now. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because no one had them before, did they? Yeah.
No, because they used to trim them off just to have the big guns on top, and then all of a sudden it had to be like, fuck, I need to get.
I do think it's a better change for the game. I do miss the granularity of being able to like pull 5 points out on something and put them here, and it like used to be able to shift your units about a little bit more. That I used to enjoy, but I think now probably is a better system like overall, especially if you look at it from like somebody who's new to the game, because that would have been so confusing. So I think just keep it simple. What do they say? Complicated, not complex.
It's been
simple,
a long
not
time.
simplified, or something.
Oh yeah, we won't have any rerolls this edition.
Oh yeah, that was a fucking. They determined that was a lie.
Oath of Moment. What the fuck?
Yeah. It was like, the great thing about that was that they literally did it like back-to-back articles. They were like, no more rerolls in 10th edition, and then they were like, the space rerule is full rerolls to hit and wound, and everyone was like,
that was a classic, like, 2 heads not knowing what the fucking other one was
really
saying.
good. I mean, when has Warcom ever known what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, I mean, bless them. I still love that website, even though it looks terrible now.
Yeah, no. It's terrible.
So, sort of last topic, and then we'll take some little questions before we log off and stuff like that. But what do we want to see lore-wise happen in 11th? Apart from your joke concerning that earlier. What would you like to see, Ed, lore-wise? What do you want to see?
I'd like to see,
I really want
obviously, a couple of Primarchs coming back. I'd like to see a Loyalist and a Heretical one. I'd like to see, obviously, I think we're looking like it's Purty that's going to be coming back for the Chaos side first, which is cool. You just deep throating Purty there? Is that what you?
Yeah. That'd be my whole face would just be like.
I think everyone's like, oh, Russ is going to be coming back for the Space Wolves, and I know that we love our Space Wolf memes here, and I feel like he probably will, but I want them to do something like really left field and bring back like a Primarch we think is dead, or like something that's just really going to fucking shake the narrative up, and people are going to be like, oh my god, like that's what I've
said it. I Blood Angel players are going to fucking want to kill themselves when I say this, right? But if the Arcs of Omen turn out to be fucking time machines, like Sanguinius coming back, Maybe even a Horus coming back. I know, but that sigh of like, oh no, fucking no, like nah.
Armageddon, says Papa Nagel.
Make it rain. Make it that sanguineous dollar, that sexy angel dollar. Make it rain, especially in the TV show. If Sanguinius is in the TV show, that'd be fucking unreal. Yeah, Armageddon. Oh, Armageddon. Armageddon has so many great new model refresh options there as well, right? Because you've got loads of orky shit that could always be doing with refreshes because it's orcs, right? And especially if they're the homeboys for the starter box, that's cool. You've got Grey Knights, of course.
They're getting a refresh, supposedly.
Desperately need a refresh. I was shocked that it didn't come this edition, quite frankly, and a kind of little bit appalled. Shooketh, because I do want to play Grey Knights at some point. So you've got those. Of course, you've got Salamanders, so maybe Vulcan. You've got Black Templars, maybe Dawn. I don't know. Fuck it. You've also got Steel
naming
Legion.
Primarchs now.
Yes, as well. Yes, exactly. Steel Legion. Steel Legion.
Yeah.
And then, there's loads of potential. If they do Armageddon, you could just roll shit out. Yarrick, of course.
Yeah.
Get updated Yarrick.
We're getting Steel Legion.
Khorne Demon, yes, of course, Papa. Well done. Because again, demons, we don't really know. Let's get out demons. They could bring back. You could do a proper refresh of Khorne Demons because fuck those Khorne Demons.
Yeah,
I hate those Khorne Demons, and I'm so horny for Khorne right now that if they did give me some new corny demons, my horniness for corny would not be able to stop me from being like, buy all.
We're obviously going to get a new Drago model. He's probably going to be like one of the first ones that they tease, and everyone's just going to yog at their drop.
Yog at it. Like with some Terminators, with some like brother Terminators.
Oh, can you imagine true scale Grey Knight Terminators?
Don't. I need that in my life.
I would tip my filthy cement instantly. I would just be like, purchase.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Mind bullets.
Yeah.
So that's that. Of course, we need a reunion.
They were women all along. Sorry.
We also. We need the Lion and Gilliman to meet, and for the Lion to be like.
I saw what Apollo said about having a little Dillion, you son of a bitch, handshake moment. I'd love it to just do like a really loud dap.
That'd be amazing. Yes. So to get back on track, we need a meeting between the Lion and Girlyman. And to figure out what the hell's going on there, right? Like I can just see them having a bromance moment, and then the Lion being like, "I'm gonna get shit done. I'm gonna go to Nihilus. I'm gonna you fucking carry on playing Emperor if you want to do that. That's fine. Just maybe even call me War Master or like head of the military. Head of the military. If War Master is like a term that the Imperium just wants to forget about now. Do you know what I mean? And then let the Lion do what the Lion does and just cruise into Nihilus and just like start pushing back, if that makes sense.
And Benjo also raises a valid point about Hive Fleet Leviathan just sort of turning up and then not really being a thing for the whole of this edition.
Yeah,
it was like really hyped at the beginning. They were like, Leviathan's fucking everything up, and then we just like stopped hearing about that part of the story.
It
wasn't really in the lore that much, which is a shame.
I would like to see the lore move forward quicker now.
Yeah.
The game's getting so much more popular. Berserker Juggernaut Cavalry is the world year release. I want me too, Papa. Oh, that'd be so good.
That would be great. Need that.
But yes, we need the lore to move forward quicker. I think.
Yeah,
now,
I agree.
Where 40K is at a point where the game is now moving quicker, aka the rules are kind of moving quicker, and like updates for rules are moving quicker. Let's get the fucking lore on board with that, please. Like, get your writers and stuff like clued into what the fuck is going on, and let's move shit forward because I feel like 10th has been really slow on lore.
Also, like talking about bromances, I wish that Belisarius, Khorne, and Fabius Bile would just fucking get it over with because they've had like 4 books.
Right?
Like,
I'm really good at this. You're a genius as well.
Your work's perfect. Thanks.
Although there is a bit which I love where Fabius goes to like Belisarius, where he's like,
"Spoilies,
save the world." Fuck you. Like, not really. Like, it's not
minor spoilies. Go on.
Minor spoilies, fine, whatever. Sorry for those that want to read a book that's like 4 years out of date. But a bit where like. Basically, Fabius is going on this tirade to Belisarius about how we are like the superior beings. We have such massive, big brains and we can completely save the world universe. Like, if we put our brains together, just tell me how to make Primaris Marines, please. And Belisarius is just quiet, like processing, and obviously Fabius is like, oh, have I got through? And he's like, just laughs at him. Belisarius just laughs at him. He's like, you're a fucking Chaos Space Marine.
Yeah,
shut the fuck up.
off.
Like, what are you talking about? Like you have ideas far above your station. Like, sit down. Like, like, get fucked, essentially. And it's hilarious. It's really, really, really cool. And
yeah, it is good.
That is a good book, right? That's a fucking great book.
Yeah, and they have started, SFH says, they have started so many threads, they can move them on just a little bit, and 11th would be awesome. Apollo says, is taking a whole edition for the line to finally go Guilliman. Kind of crazy how slow it's been. It has.
It's so
edging each
slow.
other for how many books they can take.
Like, brother. I mean, it's like, I found, it wasn't even the case with 9th and 8th, right? Because we had like the fall of Cadia happen and loads of, and the Plague War and stuff like that happen. And like other editions, I swear the lore has moved forward a lot. But then I guess, did COVID fuck that up? Did like do you know what I mean? Like, did we have things exterior to what we're aware of, like fuck stuff up and halt the lore for a bit?
Stu
but either
says,
way,
not like the lion can mysteriously teleport anywhere he wants instantly.
Exactly.
Yeah, Gilliman's
So
like,
silly.
Gilliman's just like, I'm in the middle of a city. There's no forests for you to walk in here, bitch.
I swear there must be some gardens in like.
You should just start
Imperial
planting
Palace,
forests on all the spaceships, and then you'd be like, hey.
right? Yeah, like, hey, how's it going?
You see like a chaos, like a big chaotic planet, and then there's this Gilliman like furiously planting a tree, and he's like, get ready for this, boys.
On that subject, isn't Nurgle's garden a garden? And like a forest in a way, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, sure. Don't want to turn up there.
assassination run.
The city's just an urban jungle. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, what constitutes a forest? Do you know what I mean? Like, fucking hell.
Yeah, Papanogle says that they're setting up wars and conflicts but don't resolve them. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of open-ended shit. It's really weird. I just want them, as Russ said, I just want them to start like. It does feel like they're edging you, doesn't it? They're always on the cusp of some development. They're like, oh, we've almost done this thing. It's like the whole thing with Call and setting up all of these pylons to try and close the fucking rift and stuff. It feels like that's been happening for like it feels like that's been happening for like I don't know, like literally 2 years. And I'm just like, could it not have happened in 2 books that were 6 months apart? Why does it have to happen in like 4 or 5 books in however many long it's, whatever
it's very weird that they're spinning so many plates, and someone said in chat that like, Ben just said that, obviously you got opportunities to like release more models and stuff, but my opinion is like, yeah, okay, but closing story paths and making them satisfying or giving them conclusions could also potentially offer some really cool model opportunities, right? Where like stories produce more stories that produce more models that produce more models, right? Like I was saying with Arcs of Omen, like we don't know what the fuck they are.
Yeah.
Like really,
I will say that they are moving it a little bit now with the 500 Worlds thing, and then obviously we've got the stuff coming up with all the Corsairs. So they've started to do this thing now where they're releasing new models alongside like a book with like 5 books in it, or like 5 books or whatever they're doing, where they've got like the detachments, the rules, the campaign stuff, and all of that. That's a bit Arcs of Omen really, and I quite like that, and I hope they keep doing that into 11th because it's a nice way to tie in model releases to what's actually supposed to be happening and why they're turning up. But they've got to keep doing that now. I think that's a good way to do it.
Yes. I want some big badass event to take place and we get some new Legion of the Damned models, please.
Yeah,
give me some give me a Legion of the Damned kill team, please.
Or what's his name?
That'd be sick.
Doom Rider to come back out of the warp. That'd be good.
Oh!
You love him.
Oh my god, that's one thing that I do actually want to get one of my friends that frenemy / like people on the channel Crab to do for me.
Inferior Poxwalker painter,
yeah. Bless him, he's pretty good. But I would love him to do me a Doom Rider at some point. Yeah, Ferris. And do him like what's it called? A Lord Disco as Doom Rider.
Dark Admiral.
Anyone that doesn't.
Actually, you guys in the chat, what new army would you like to see in 11th edition? Because we're bound to get one, right? I'm going to vote Dark Admech because I could paint them orange. No, joking. But like, fuck that. No, I think Dark Admech would be a really cool one to see. Catagen kill
yes,
team.
Brave
Yes,
Star.
that would be. They need one, but with the same faces. Yeah.
That face.
Yeah.
I
like the old
even though I don't like space elves in any way, shape, or form, I think Exodites would be fantastic.
Yeah, Exodites is
like
a great
having
show.
some like dinosaur Eldar would be so much fun.
Clarence's finest as an army would go hard. It's all bears with random guns.
The legacy of Clarence is fucking wild, right? Like this has been like such a wild thing to have happened. That poor guy that
guy,
like, posted
he put it on there with like he was like, "Hey guys, what do you think?" He's so sincere, and everyone's just like, "Ha!"
Like unanimously.
It's amazing.
Like, Clarence. You know, there's like people that have made STL files and stuff.
I saw
print him already.
It's fucking crazy.
That is fucking wild, bro.
Mental.
That is wild. And Clarence of all names as well. But there we go. Yeah, dude. Catachan kill team. I mean, this is it, right? Like, I think Imperials need some more soup that makes it easier to dip into cool stuff, kind of like Chaos does, if that makes sense. Where Chaos has so many cool little extra options that you can use that now, as a Chaos player, I'm like, oh, I can do some cool shit. Do you know what I mean?
Those new Renegade Chaos Marines do go pretty hard.
Oh, the Red Corsairs! Oh my fucking god! And Perto / any Iron Warrior stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the Red Corsair kit. Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
I want that Red Corsair squad and Huron and the captain and stuff like that so bad.
The Chaos need to be all divided with their own kits. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see it get to a point where Chaos is basically like Marines in terms of them having like, you know, like White Scars, Imperial Fists, you know, but like obviously how you've got like Dark Angels and Space Wolves currently, where they've got like a range of models that also take off of the main army. I'd love them to do that for CSM.
Yes.
So you could have like Alpha Legion with a few special Alpha Legion units.
Yes,
and then,
absolutely.
You know, that'd be
not
great.
cut off
It's
the rest of the decks, because
Apollo.
what I am struggling with some of the specific dexes for Chaos, and some don't make sense, where you have options cut off to you for no reason, like Forge Fiends in bloody Emperor's Children, or like
Full Metal Brotherhood just said the same thing. I agree. We do need more representation for different legions and stuff. And also Marines sell, right? And I do think that's kind of one thing that they've been lacking, is looking at the Marines as a faction. You're like, they sell the most of those, obviously, because that's like their main thing. But if you think about it, half of the bloody legions are Chaos. And some people absolutely love the Chaos Legions. Look at how well World Eaters has gone down, right? You know, as a relatively new proper faction.
Well, look what happened to
so
me.
Popular.
I was a very proud, loyal son at one point. Like I was like,
You've always
like
been
the
a Chaos
Emperor's
player,
right
haven't you?
there. Fuck off! How dare you? But like, and like now that I've drunk that Chaos Kool-Aid, I'm just like chugging it. Like, oh.
Brave Star says, he says, make epic heroes epic. I don't want to have a named character and get sticky objectives. Oh, Trazyn.
True.
Trazyn.
Some of them, although Card and people like that are fucking unreal.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's true, but that's great.
That are insane.
Yeah, that's great.
Insane.
But then you got people like Trazyn, who's like, he gets sticky objectives if he's leading a squad. And his weapon is wank. I don't know if you've seen it. Like, in the lore, this thing cut the horn off of a fucking shard of a Catan, right? In the game, it's like 0 AP, D3 damage. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, but like, you can't have real world.
No, but even still, for fuck's sake, like Necrosaur, the new guy, has got this like Unmaker Gauntlet, which is like strength 10 and 12 in his detachment, like AP 3 damage, and you're like 6 attacks, and it's got sustain because he's always got it. And I'm like, fuck, now that's a weapon I can see cutting the horn off of a fucking Deceiver. Not Trazyn with his little fucking rolling pin that he's currently got. He's just going to come up to you and go, bonk. Oh, sorry, that was me when I
Do you know what would be cool? A weapon that ignores damage reduction.
Ooh, well, now you're really entering new design space there, Russ. It's almost going back to the days of ignoring invulns, which is spicy. Well, you don't want to go back there.
Well, yes, sure. Ignoring invulns is breaking, but I think ignoring damage reduction isn't. And I think that would be really fun to have some like crazy.
Ben just says it has death wounds and totally makes it okay. Yeah, it's great if you run him with like I don't know, immortals to get reroll wounds on an objective. Woo!
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking
Right.
hell.
We've got a little bit of time left, guys. Please spam. We'll give you 5 to 10 minutes. Please spam the chat. Is there any pressing questions that you
I mean,
like
Traz
to ask?
is
We had,
definitely getting a new model, by the way. In 11th
Oh, is
edition.
he?
Oh,
Who knows?
100%. Valrax had that
Who
rumored
knows?
for a while.
Is
So
he? Oh, fucking
imagine him with the glow up that old Imhotep had, because that was a sexy as fuck glow up. And then really annoyingly, I just painted Imhotep, and they were like, new Imhotep, and I literally just didn't hear him in Orican, and I was like, you fucking assholes.
Oh no!
It's fine, I can use them
think-
as different things now. But
You need the Deceiver now, right, to finish the squad. You need a
does he not have
updated
dev wings? Oh
Deceiver.
god, no, he doesn't
Oh, does
apparently.
he? Oh, no.
That's bad.
No, don't you need the Deceiver to finish the collection? Don't you?
No,
A new
who, me?
Deceiver? No, like a new Deceiver.
Oh, we
like
need a new Deceiver, yeah. We need a new. I'd
That'd
like
be
to see
cool.
another named Catan in 11th edition, like a new one, entirely new, because there's so many of them out there. There's like the Swarm one. There's that fucking like one that's basically just like Void or something. There's loads of
Yeah.
really cool ones they could pull out their ass. You know,
The Burning one, apparently, is
the
name of
burning
it.
one. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You makes you burn you when you piss. Like
No, you need to get checked out. If that's
he's
the case.
here. It's the burning
Yeah.
one. I'm pissing steam again. Make army building only have one epic
Ooh.
character that changes the army. Now that's an interesting take, Stu. I like that idea.
That's
you know?
great. Well, like,
But
so if
isn't
you
that
have
just a
Khan-
detachment, or is that like on top of the detachment it
that'd
skews
be on top of
something?
Catan. Yeah, so like for example, if you took Khan, then it gives all your berserkers like re-rolls of 1 to hit or wound or something.
Yeah, that'd be
all
cool.
of them, not just the unit that he leads and stuff.
Yeah. Stop character
stacking.
stacking.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
As
he
a
is
Death
fine,
Guard
Cars,
player,
but
as a-
Morty and
Morty and
Typhus. Yeah, well, I mean they don't
Typhus.
get on anywhere, right? So
they shouldn't really be in the same army. Those two.
no, they
They
shouldn't.
really shouldn't. They really, really shouldn't.
Isn't the burning
Um,
one the Catan that fuels the Silent King's throne? Maybe, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
You should know.
Obviously, you've
Necron
got
Boy.
Is it Landragor the Flayer as well? He'd be fucking great. He's the Flayer, apparently the originator of the Flayer virus, because he like cursed them all, supposedly. We don't know, but that'd be a really.
See, there's
sick
only
model.
one character that I want to see, but he's been dead for years,
Russ?
and his name
Oh.
is. Oh, you there? Sorry.
Yeah,
Is that
Russ.
cool?
No, I said Russ. The
Oh.
character Russ.
Don't. That gave me a heart attack.
Well, because you
But,
thought
like,
I
I was like,
can't,
Russ,
I can't
Russ,
hear you, buddy.
gone, Russ? No, the one character that I want to see returned, although he's been dead for ages in the lore, is Nah, man.
No, man, the
legendary
Scoutmaster.
The Scoutmaster of the Dark Angels. Bless him. He was cool.
Is he coming
He was
back?
cool. No. Probably
No,
not.
you're
He's
supposed to say no, man.
dead. Nah,
Fucking
man!
hell.
Oh,
Oh, you fucked that up.
Bugged it.
You
Bugged it.
fucked that
Bugged
right
it.
up.
Properly. bugged
Him
it.
taking the Silent King in the same army, in the fluff, he's avoiding his command protocols. Yeah, that's true. You see, there's things like that that don't make much sense.
Could you imagine like having like a Yarok in your army and then getting a buff against any greenskins that you fight or something?
That'd be really cool, yeah.
Really
Thematic as well.
cool.
Which male character on the Warhammer lore would be the best lover in your opinion? Ooh.
Oh God, let me have a think.
Best? It's got to be someone who's tender.
No, I reckon. Really, God, you're boring. Someone say vanilla. I would say Cypher because Cypher's so mysterious, and you know that he's like.
You'd be like,
he's
have I
got
just been
sort of-
fucked? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Cypher, because he's got that Aragorn energy, right? Of like this sort of like brooding dude.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
that
yeah.
guy fucks like a monster. Like he just if he wanted to. Do you know what I mean? Like I'd say Cypher.
Yeah,
I'd say
sure.
Cypher.
Okay.
Not the great unclean one, certainly not. That'd be goopy. in every sense of the word.
I'll go with Belisarius Call, because like he has been around for 10,000 years, so he must know some shit. And also he's got those little tentacles, so you know.
You like put different
Woo!
things on different attachments.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
here's a
Did
tentacle.
somebody say hentai? Oh, there you go.
Oh, now if you did,
There you go, see.
there you go, see. There you go. If you did Primaris dildos, in fact,
Alfarius for a 2-for-1 special. That's always a threesome.
Genuinely, this was a crazy experiment that we did. It was actually quite cool and actually made life a lot easier for Ed.
Because I don't have to edit this now.
If you do want to see more of these, we'll see how it performs.
Yeah.
Please, obviously, like, comment, subscribe. Please, you're all there, ready. Just do it. Also, when the stream ends, just put any spammy comment in the chat, or probably future topics that you'd like us to discuss. Spam those, please, in the comments.
Yeah.
When this is over, please.
Share that bit when I said about gay Space Marines so that we go viral. Any publicity is good publicity.
Don't. I know. I remember it. Oh, at the end of the fucking video as well. Oh my god.
What?
I remember the subscribe thing at the end of the fucking video.
A classic in the tank.
That's
meme.
a deep cut.
That is a deep cut. God damn, you had to have been around for a while to have seen that.
Oh my god! Right
Shit,
at the
well,
end.
it's been lovely,
God.
you know, doing this episode. But yes, if people do want more of this, then let us know, because we can do, you know, maybe one a month or something for now, and then if you know, maybe up it if people are still clamoring for it.
Well, yeah, if you care, let us know.
If you care, let us know.
Please, if you do care, comment after this video is over in the comments.
And say, just comment, we want you coming in our ears. And then, you know. When's the next Barn stream? It's tomorrow. So that will be Friday the 23rd of January, for those of you watching after the fact, at 7:30 p.m. GMT. And it's going to be Paul on Leagues of Votan versus Fred on, I think he's going to do like the rack detachment in his Jakari, which will be really fun. So he's going to have like loads of Taloses and shit. I bet he's feverishly painting away, because he told me the other day, he was like, I said, can you get your rack detachment going for like Friday? This was on Tuesday. And he was like, I have like 3 Taloses, a Kronos, and a load of racks and stuff to paint. And I was like, get on it then.
Fucking do it. Get it sorted.
I did offer to help.
I love how you get your community to get it. It's like, yeah, well, you better be working on that.
Yeah, you better be fucking doing it, and you can't.
Do it. God, you better fucking do it.
Yeah.
I mean, a Trench Crusade, it's like, are you going to do your Trench Crusade? I'm like, I might do. And it's like, I think you should fucking sort it, mate.
I think you need to finish that
like,
fucking Brazen Bull, you prick. Turn into Sam Nash. Get it fucking sorted, mate.
Your
You
legs
twat.
are fucking
Yeah, exactly. Or I'll send the boys round.
But genuinely, I don't think we expected to have so many live watchers today. I certainly didn't, but that was lovely. Like,
I think we've had about 10, 11 all the way through, most of the way through.
Yeah,
9,
pretty
10,
consistent.
11.
AKA barnyard numbers, so we're doing all right.
Whoa, that's throwing some shade. Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
pie! I love you, barnyard. I actually think you're a top guy. You're like one of my favourite people.
Bless him.
But, yeah.
Like he watches this.
Fucking meat pie.
That's really
I'm
sorry, Barnyard, for Russ. I can't.
No, I love
can't
you.
control
really.
what he says.
No, I'm a beast.
Horrible.
I'm a beast of a man. I'm not horrible. It's funny.
Horrible.
You laugh. You fuck. You fuck. You laugh. Right. Okay. So don't pretend you didn't.
I did.
So have a lovely time, everybody, and thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ed.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you to my
boy.
beautiful co-host Russ, and it's been lovely being back in the tank with you. So hopefully we can do it again soon. Now that we don't have to edit it.
No, exactly. It makes your life easy.
Hopefully, I did actually charge the camera before this, but we took so long to figure out the technology behind how to do this without using Discord, because I didn't want it to sound like
Don't let them
complete
see behind the
shit.
curtain, Ed.
No, I'm not going to let them see behind the curtain. No, I wasted all the battery, so technical issues.
There you go. See.
There you go, team.
Right.
Love you all.
Ciao.
See you all tomorrow. Bye.